Hello, my name is Diana Christensen, and we are here at Pacific Ashtanga Yogashala in Southern California. And today we're going to be talking about doing yoga breathing and yoga poses and is our breathing effect using a very specific breath. In Sanskrit we call Ujjayi breathing. So in English, Ujjayi means victorious. And what we're actually victorious is our mind. And so what we know is that oftentimes in our busy, crazy, and in-place, and we can look at a lot of different disease, illnesses, and things, and look at how our thinking sometimes contributes to that. So there's a lot of good research out there right now that talks about how anxiety can cause us to have actually create muscle tension in our necks or in our shoulders. And so if we can use this yoga breathing, this very specific type of breathing, it can actually help us release tension in our muscles. What we'll do today is we're going to give you a very, very simple technique on how to start to try to use this breathing and how you can not only use it here right now as we're practicing our yoga together, but what I'm hoping is that you'll actually take this technique and use it when you're stuck on the freeway and you're late for a meeting, you're in an office meeting and something's going on that you're anxious about, that you could use your breathing, or busy doing chores and you realize that you're in a hurry, that you can just use this technique throughout your daily lives to just help you just create some relaxation in your muscles, but also to help you be victorious over the mind and quiet your mind and help you find peace and relaxation. So the technique that we're going to use, Ujjayi breathing, is a very simple breath. It's a nostril breath, which means you're going to be inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. And the breath has a sound to it, it's audible, and the sound doesn't actually come from your nose, it actually comes from the back of your throat. In the back of the throat, we're going to push the air through and bring it back up through the back of the throat and give it a little bit of sound. And by using this particular technique, we're going to be able to lengthen our breath and give it more length, but also to give our breath more strength and more power to move it and expand different places in the body. So the breath that we use, Ujjayi breathing, is going to sound something like this. As opposed to us just breathing through the nose, that would sound more like this. Wherever you are, it's just to try first just breathing through the nose. Just want you to have a sense of how that feels. When you just take an inhale, keep the mouth closed through the nose, and exhale through the nose. Just pay attention to how much length it has, to move it throughout the body. Now I want you to try this Ujjayi breath. So again, the Ujjayi breath, you're going to try to pull it through the back of the throat and constrict the glottis around the back of the throat so that you can move it and make this sound of Ujjayi. And exhale. Try it again, inhale and exhale. And again as you're breathing. So today we have with us Mary, who's volunteered to demonstrate for us Ujjayi breathing. And the first thing we're going to do with Mary is posture, because if we're going to do breathing techniques, it's very important, again, whether you're doing this on a yoga mat or whether you're driving in your car or sitting at your office at home, it's correct, and this is going to really help you have the fullness. Mary doesn't usually sit like posture for you guys here. It's your abdominal muscle, chest is rolling forward, and this would actually not be